Howdy everybody. I've got something different today and I'm really excited for it. A few weeks back on the Disclaud, my Discord server, I was watching a couple of you guys play a little game in the Arcane channel where one of you was screenshotting a certain segment of a scene from Arcane and then putting it in the chat and people would guess as to what scene and episode that it's from. And you guys were doing it for like hours and it looked like a really fun game. So I got in touch with one of you and I said, this was really cool. I'd really like to do this on the channel. That way the viewers can play along as I go through and see how many points that I can get and see how many I can get right. And bless you, you're so sweet. You made this beautiful, so well put together, basically like an online game that I am now going to go through and play, and you guys are going to play along with me at home. So thank you so much for this. This is so cool. I wanted to get around to it sooner, but I had like a backlog of content, so this is why it's taken a little while. But I want you to know I'm really appreciative of this. I've been waiting to film this all week. It's been on my schedule, and it's Friday that I'm filming this, and I'm so excited. So thank you very much. Without any further ado, let's get straight into it, and I'll explain how it's going to work when I get in there. So here we go. We have a test question, so I'm going to show you how it works. So basically, I'm going to have a question, something along the lines of who is being held and who is holding them. So for this example, we would say that Vi and Powder are being held, and my guess here is this looks like it's from the intro sequence, right? So my guess here is it's Vander. That's my guess here, that this is, yeah, that this is Vi and Powder, and the hands are that of Vander. That's my guess. It's Vi and Powder, Vander holding them. Bonus points if you mention Silco. There looks like in some rounds, or maybe all of them, I'm not sure, there may be a bonus point available. If that's the case, then you can give yourself a bonus point. And at the end, I want you to comment below and tell me how many points you got, and I want to see if you beat me. Because this could be, I could do well at this or I could do terribly. I've got no idea how this is going to go. But let's get straight on into it, shall we? Question 1. What episode, scene, who and what? Okay. Oh, Jesus. Well, it's Mel. I know it's Mel. I know those hands anywhere. Don't think about that too much. It's Mel, and I've got a feeling it's... is it season 1, episode 4? Because we don't see Mel. No, we do see Mel before then. Okay, hang on. Season 1, episode 1 is the explosion. Then season 1, episode 2, we start seeing Jason, Victor. Yeah. So this has got to be episode 3. Is that when Mel comes in? Let's see if we can work out how many points are up for grabs here. This is very rookie right now because I don't know how many points are available per round. So we're just going to go with this. So it's Mel. The scene. Oh my God, this is tough, man. Okay, let's say there's 4 points up for grabs here, yeah? 4 points up to grabs. Mel, that's the character. What is that, though? See, this is why I think it's later. This is why I'm thinking it's either episode 4 or 5, because this is the Hex Tech. This isn't before the 7-year jump. This is afterwards, right? So I think this is season 1, episode 4. I'm going to go with 4. I think it's the scene where she's in her office and she's talking to Elora. And what is that? They're talking about the creation of Hextech and maybe some more things they're making. Perhaps that's my guess. That's what I'm going with. Okay? So episode 104, the scene is that she stood there in the office talking to Elora. It's Mel, and I think she's holding some Hextech item that's been made by Jason Victor. I don't know, I could be wrong, but let's have a go. It's 102. Damn it! Okay, it does happen earlier. Damn it. Okay. It's just a child's puzzle later given to Councillor Hoskell. Ah, okay. Fair enough. I got Mel, though. Okay, so in that round there was 4 points for grabs. I got 1. So I'm already starting off horrendously. This is so good. I love things like this, though. Is she in her office? Am I right that she's in her office? I'm not going to give myself a point, but she is in her office right there. Yeah? I'm only going to give myself 1 point for that. I'm going to write my points down, otherwise I'm going to forget. There was 4 points for grabs, and I got 1. She's in her office, but she's not talking to Elora, I don't think, is she? Or is she? Out of 4, I'm going to give myself 1 point because I'm going to be fair to myself here. Right, question 2. this one I've got 2 points for grabs here. This is the end of season 1, episode 7. And the scene is Caitlin where she's come out of the shower and Jinx is stood behind her. Yeah, and she looks up and she sees the Jinx drawings or markings on the mirror. And she's about to be kidnapped by Jinx. So I'm going to say the end of... I am right here, yeah? No. No, it's not 7. I'm getting confused with Blue Eye Samurai. It's the penultimate episode of season 1, right? There's 9 episodes a season, so it'd be episode 8. Apologies. Episode 8. This is after the oil and water, you know, what about us? But, yeah, and standing in the rain. She goes back. It's the shower sequence, and then Jinx panics. So it's 108, and the scene is where Jinx is about to kidnap Caitlin. I got confused. It's 108. I'm positive. Yes. Okay. Good. Caitlin comes out the shower and she's Jinx. Okay. Cool. 2 points. 2 points for grabs, and I got 2 points. Thank God. Okay. Nearly made a blunder. God, can you imagine if I'd actually said 107? 2 points available, and I got 2. Fan Dabby Dozy. Right. How you lot doing? Okay. Question 3. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, but is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, but what episode is this in? This is episode 5. So it's Vi and Caitlin when they've gone down to the Undercity and they're at Jericho's. And Vi's eating that absolute slob. It looks disgusting. And Caitlin looks horrified at her. But it's... Shit, is it 105 or 106? No, it's got to be 105 because it's before they go to the brothel. Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Because they go there and she goes, are you going to question him, right? And then Caitlin's being all sassy and Vi's just fed up with it all. And she's sort of leading her on a little bit. And then she gets the piece of paper from Jericho and then they go to the brothel. So this has got to be... Oh, is it 105 or 106? No, it's 105. The brothel sequence happens in 105 and this is just before. I could be completely wrong, but it's 105 and it's the scene where they're at Jericho's. Yeah? 105. Oh, God, I read that as it. Yes. Vi and Caitlin getting food and information, yeah? That's fine. I give myself... There was 2 points for grabs. I get 2 points. We'll go with that. Why am I so nervous at getting this wrong? I don't know why. I feel I'm back at school. Right. What? No, I do know where that is. That's Savika's blade, isn't it? That's when... This is a scene with Finn. Yes? This is a scene with Finn. This is... But what episode, though? What fucking episode is this? Let's say we get a point for the episode, a point for the scene, and if you can name 2 characters in the scene, you get a point. So there's 4 points for grabs. Yeah, should we do that? Let's do that. 4 points for grabs. You've got to name the episode, the scene, and at least 2 people that are there. So here's my guess. I'm going to say Savika. I could be completely wrong on this, and this could be something actually to do with Rennie. But I don't think it is. I think this is, going by the bright yellow, I think this is Finn and Savika in the office, where she slices him. I could be completely far off on this, but this is going to be my... I'm willing to be wrong, so this is my bet. Who's there? I'm going to say Savika and Finn. That's going to be my 2 characters that I'm going to suggest is there. The scene is in the office when Finn is challenging Silco because Jinx has gone off the rails. So this has got to be near the end of season 1. So this is either... Maybe this is episode 8 or 7. I'm going to say episode 7. So I'm going to say 107. The scene is where they're in the office and Finn is challenging Silco. And I'm going to pick 2 characters that are there, and I'm going to go Savika and Finn. Alright, that's what I'm going to go with. It's 109, it's the finale. Does that happen in the finale? Okay. It's Silco's office. Savika's blade sliding out, about to kill Finn. So there was 4 points for grabs. I got the episode wrong. But I'm going to give myself the 3 points for the other bits I got right. Okay, if you got 109, you remembered that was in the finale, well done, because I didn't. I thought it happened earlier. Right, 4 points available. I got 3. I'm doing all right so far. Okay, cool. There'll be a little tally that I'll put on the screen so basically by the end of the video when I'm editing, I'll count how many points were available the entire time, and then I'll have the scoreboard on here, and you can see if you can beat me. Right. Ooh. Now these are all by the way. Season 1, just to let you know. I'm pretty sure. But there's something here I'm not sure. Is this Heimerdinger? When he goes down to the Undercity because he's been put into retirement. So there's 4 points for grabs here. What episode, what scene, who is in that scene, and what is happening. This is what I think it is. I think it's Heimerdinger and he makes that little toy, like a spin top toy. Doesn't he? Or am I getting confused? For a child? And then it was like a little girl, she had ginger hair and her mum comes out and drags her away. But is that season 2? No, it's season 1 because Echo and Heimerdinger pair up in season 1, don't they? See, I haven't seen season 1 since November, December last year. I haven't gone over season 1 at all. I've seen far more of season 2 in terms of the rewatch and like going over edits and clips and stuff. So this is... I've got a feeling it's that though. I could be completely wrong, but I've got a feeling this is... I don't know what episode it is though. When does Heimerdinger get forced into retirement? That's episode 7. I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to go season 1, episode 7. The scene is Heimerdinger. I don't actually think it is, but I'm just going with this. It's Heimerdinger. And the scene he's gone down to the Undercity. I think this happens later and I'm getting confused, but I don't know. And that's a little spin top thing that he's made. 4 points for grabs. Those are my 4 answers. Let's see what I got right. It's 108. Damn it. Okay, so I got the episode wrong. It is Heimerdinger, so I got a point there. Goes down to the Undercity and is making, I call them a spin top, but a top for a child. See? And she had ginger hair. That's not bad memory-wise, is it? That's not bad. 3 points out of 4. I got the episode wrong. I'm going to get the episodes wrong a lot. But anyway, we're there. Okay, 3 points. Okie dokie. Oh, now that's Silco's lair. 2 points for grabs. What episode and what scene? The scene is it's Silco's lair underwater, which I loved actually. I would love to see more of that because it was really interesting. But what episode is it? Question 6, 2 points for grabs. It's Silco's lair. 102. Season 1, episode 2, and it's the chair in Silco's lair, is what I'm going to say for that. Silco's lair in season 1, episode 2. It's in 101. Damn it. It is Silco's lair, though. Silco's lair after killing the cat. Chairs have a hard time in Arcane. Very true, that. You're not wrong. Okay. I got the episode wrong. I'm really struggling to remember which episode is what, which I'm kind of really annoyed myself with. But I saw it was Silco's lair, so that's not too bad. 1 point out of 2. That's all right. This is really good. The way you've put this together, by the way, is amazing. Oh my god. Okay. Question 7. Well, it's Cassandra, no? That's not Caitlin, is it? Wait, is that Caitlin? See, I think, here's what I think you've done here. You've put this in here because you know I'm going to go, oh, that's Cassie. But is that Caitlin? Is that the shot with Caitlin about to shoot Savika in the arm? Like in her false arm, no? No, that's Cassandra. I'm gonna take I think it's Cassandra, and she's just kicked the door down, and that happens in 106. That's not 105. They make their way back in 106. No, it's not. It's 107. No, it's 10. Oh god, what episode is it? Because they don't get back until the explosion on the bridge between... Lads, what's going on? I'm overthinking this. Okay, 3 points for grabs. Which episode, what scene, and who? Who is Cassandra? Vi and Caitlin are also there, but the who is Cassandra. The scene is where Caitlin and Vi are sneaking back into Kate's room. But what episode is it? They get back after the fight on the bridge. No? Between Echo and Powder and Jinx. Because Caitlin has the firelight stuck in her leg and that's why she's limping, which means this happens in Caitlin, at the end of 104, Caitlin goes down to the prison. 105 is Caitlin and Vi getting out of the prison, going down to the Undercity. They go to Jericho's, and then there's the whole brothel sequence. 106, you've got that whole situation with Silco and the... Don't you have the whole Jinx things, the guns for hire sequence? The fight between Echo and Jinx happens in 107. We know that because the alternate reality episode, where it's Powder and Echo, is also 207, and that mirrors it. So we know that. And Caitlin's limping in the bedroom because she's got the problem with her leg, because that's where she goes downstairs and Tobias is taking the thing out of her leg and she has the argument with her mother. 107, the scene is Vi and Caitlin sneaking back into the room and Cassie kicks the door down and it's Cassandra. It's 108. Ah, no! I knew it would have to be after 107. I knew it would have to be. Why did I say 107? Sorry, I'm shouting. I'm so sorry. Of course it'd be 108. Because the whole fight sequence happens at the end of 107, not in the beginning of it. Why did I do that? Okay. Okay, but it is Cassandra and it is Vi and Caitlin. Bonus image. Thank you very much. Look at them. They're so cute. Oh my god, my little babies are so cute. Okay, there was 3 points for grabs, I got 2. Why did I say 107? Of course it's 108. It's the beginning of 108. Fucking my 3 favourite characters and I got that question wrong. Never mind. Okay, right. Question 8. Oh, this is the fight with Savika, but when is this? This is 107. No, this is 106. Which episode? What scene and who? You get a point. So if you can name one of the people in this scene, then you get a point. I'm going to say the person in the scene. I'm not going to say Vi because that's too obvious. I'm going to say Savika. No! Wait. Okay. Is this the fight with Savika, or is this the pairing up between her and Jace? And they go down to the mining thing, and it's the fight there. Is that where she gets hit across the face by the shimmer creatures? No, I'm gonna take a risk. I think this is episode 106, or is it 107? I'm gonna say 106. No, it's got to be 106 because Savika then stabs Vi, and then they have that whole thing where they go and get the shimmer. So I'm gonna say this is 106. Season 1, episode 6. The scene is the Savika Vi fight. And Savika's a character there. Ready? It's 109. Is that 109? It's the bar fight. It's not the other Savika fight. No! Why am I so bad at this? Okay. Do you know what? There was 3 points for grabs there and I'm not even going to give myself any because I've named it that it's Savika, but it's the wrong scene. This is the bar fight. I'm thinking it's the initial fight. You know, the one where she comes in and knees her straight in the face? You know the one I mean. I'm not gonna look up because I don't want to know what episode it is and stuff. It's that's the one I'm thinking of. This one, yeah, where she's playing cards, and she goes unlucky boys or whatever she says, and then Vi does that and knees her in the face. That's what I'm thinking of. There was 3 points for grab. I'm gonna give myself none because I didn't actually get the right episode or scene. So 0 points. I am doing horrifically for a channel that obsesses over Arcane. I am deeply disappointed with my performance right now. Okay. Oh, okay. Right, 4 points for grabs here. I think I can get some points here even if I've got the wrong scene. I'm going to explain why. Okay, which episode, what scene, who and what. Let's say we've got to name a character in that scene and an item and then the scene in the episode. Right. Now, there's 2 ways of looking at this and I'm trying to work out which one this is. There's 2 shots in season 1 where you see the cup. And it's Powder's cup. So the what is going to be the drinks cup and the who is going to be Powder. Or is this Jinx? Because you have the shot when she's younger, she's like baby Powder, and Vanda makes her a drink and she has the straw and she's playing with the straw and the bunny's sat on the side. And she's lifting the ear of the bunny, remember? Or there's the other bit when she's got the hex gemstone and she puts it in the drink and she brings it up with a straw. So it's either Jinx and it's that bit, or it's powder and it's the other scene. I think this is powder. So I'm gonna say it's the Jinx, not the Jinx, the powder's drinking cup. Who's gonna be in the scene? It's gonna be powder. The scene is that she's at the last drop and Vander is consoling her. And the episode is 102. 102. I did it, right? See, and also used in 106. See? But I went with that one, so I got the points, right? Yeah? But you see, I was right. Okay, so there is that other bit, and it's the same, it's exactly the same cup. Oh wow, it's even in the same, like they haven't even really rotated the cup either. Yeah, the bunny, see, you know, she would lift the ear of the bunny. See? Okay, cool. 4 points for grabs. I got 4. Thank God, I've redeemed myself. Good. So basically, I've got 15 questions to go through here, but I've also got 15 more. So if you like this, then we can do this video again, because I've got plenty more, and we could also do season 2 if you like it. This is fun. I like this kind of thing. So if you do like it, let me know. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Which episode, what scene, and who is in the scene? It's Vi and Caitlin. It's where they've been kidnapped by the Firelights, by Echo's gang, because they're trying to work out who they are. So that's the scene, and it's the one where Caitlin's doing the whole wriggling around thing and Vi's had enough. And Caitlin's being like, oh, very nice, as she says, and it cracks me up every time. She goes, this is Silco, and she goes, it's not Silco, and she goes, how do you know, or something, and then she goes, because we'd already be dead. And then she goes, oh, very nice. It gets me every time. Which episode, though? Ah! Is this the beginning? It's pretty early on in an episode. Is it 106 or 107? Okay, so the whole thing with Cassie kicking down the door is 108 now. So that gives me... Of course it is, because then the whole shower sequence happens in the end of 108. Claudie, you donkey, of course it is. I think this is 106. Because that whole episode of 106 is where Echo is introducing Caitlin to the sort of paradise he's built, because that is that bit where she walks around, she goes, it's beautiful, right? So that's 106. So I'm going to say this is the scene where Vi and Caitlin have been kidnapped, and they're kind of both sat there tied up with the bags over their heads, and the episode is 106. 107 is later. There's other things that happen. I'm going to go 106. I'm going to take a risk. Is it really 107? Sorry, I'm looking at Caitlin. Is it 107? 105, they go down to the Undercity. 106, I'm not going to look it up now because I might get some answers and that might spoil the rest of the questions, so I don't want to do that. Okay, it's Vi and Caitlin and they're tied up in the Firelights hideout where they've been kidnapped, yeah. So I got 2 points out of 3. It's 107, is it? Does all that happen in... All of that occurs in 107 all the way through to the bridge fight and everything else. So what happens in 106? The brothel sequence. Is that 106? Anyway, never mind. We'll learn this afterwards. Never mind. Okay, there was 3 points for grabs. I got 2. I keep getting the episodes wrong anyway. Question 11. 2/3 of the way there. Come on. Oh, I know the scene, I think. I think I do. Episode, the scene, and who is there. 3 points for grabs. This is, I think, the flashback to young Mel, isn't it? When she goes back and it's the bit where Ambessa kills the little girl. So I'm going to say who's there. It's the little girl. Wherever, Ishtal, I don't know, wherever she could have been from. We don't even know if we know, actually. I'm not even sure. So that's, and it's like, there's like a throne thing. And it's young Mel and she's talking to Ambessa. And Ambessa's sort of teaching Mel a lesson about, I don't know, murder. I don't know, I can't remember. But it's the little girl, Ambessa and Mel. I'm not sure if Rictus is in there in the background, but I can't remember. The scene is the slashing of the neck. And the episode, oh God. The episode is Well, it's not 107, right? It's an intro scene. I'm going to take a guess at 104. Season 1, episode 4. The scene is Ambessa killing the little girl, and people that are there are Ambessa, the little girl, and Mel, and a couple of other people in the background. It's going to be 105. It's that late? So does Ambessa not show up till 108? Right? Or maybe she shows up in like 106, 107? I'm thinking we see the flashback before Ambessa shows up, but maybe we don't. Maybe the flashback is after we know of Ambessa there in Piltover. Alright, but it's Mel's flashback, Ambessa, and it's the whole thing with the little girl, right? 3 points available, I get 2. I keep getting the episode wrong, but 2 points out of 3, not bad. Alright, question 12. Ooh. Huh? 4 points for grabs. Which episode, what scene, who and where? What? Well, my first thought is it's the brothel, no? It's the candles. And these things are the bubbles that you see. You know when Caitlin looks back, she sort of walks past and then she goes back and puts her head back around there and there's a big bubble that moves up over her face. That's that, isn't it? But in the shot, is it the shot that's on Twinkie Winkie? If this isn't the brothel, I'm going to look really weird here. Can you imagine doing this for Blue Eye Samurai? Just doing shots of Madame Kaji's establishment, but just fits in the scene. Which episode, scene, who and where? My guess, but when does the brothel bit happen? Is it 105 or 106? I think it's 105, isn't it? The brothel sequence? 105, it's the brothel scene. Who's going to be in the shot though? Is it, or is this Jinx's tea party? Somehow. No, it's got to be the brothel, isn't it? Aren't these the bubbles from the brothel? Don't ask me why there's bubbles there at the brothel. I don't know. I was confused as to why there was an octopus at the other one in the other show, so I don't know. I'm going to say it's 105. The scene is the brothel scene. Who's in the shot? Who's in the shot? Caitlin. Yeah, and where they're at the brothel. 4 points for grabs. Let's see what I get. Come on. Good. Okay, I was right. Thank God. Okay, it is 105. I said 105, didn't I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. 105, it's Caitlin at the brothel and the bubbles. 4 points, yeah? 4 points. Okay, thank God. Jesus, because if that had been like just some other random scene, that would have made me look very odd. 4 points for grabs and I got 4 points. I'm redeeming myself somehow in this pitiful excuse of a day. Right. Oh no. This is the first one I actually really don't know that this is going to be a real guess. Like a complete guess. Well, it's the streets of Piltover and it looks like Jace's apartment. Yes. 2 points for grabs. Which episode and where? My guess is it's outside of Jace's apartment. So the Kiraman establishment, but it's like Jace's place. And the episode, do I just take a stab in the dark and say 103? Yeah? 103, Jace's apartment. Notice the collapsed balcony. Yeah, see, I didn't notice that because I was actually going to say somehow the first episode. I didn't see the collapse, and I just went with 103 because I thought maybe this is just a different. But I don't know what scene that's. I don't remember the scene that's linked to though. Does Jace go back to the apartment? And I forgot that ever happened. It is 103 and it's Jace's apartment. Wow. Wow. Okay, 2 points for grabs. I got 2 somehow. Okay. 2 questions in a row where I got full points that were available, technically. Wow. Okay. Penultimate question for today. Question 14. Oh. All these are getting tougher. I can sense they're getting tougher. Which episode, scene, who, and what? 4 points for grabs. Okay. See now, it's Jinx's little explosive monkey thing, but I can't remember its name. So do I get a point if I can't remember its name? It's Jinx's little monkey grenade thing. I think it's the one that goes like that. I think. And it has like a bobble head. The blue glow that I'm seeing here must be from a gemstone. So this is... I'm trying to work out if this is a shot from later in season 1 and it's Jinx, or if it's powder, if this is earlier on. What is that? It's Jinx's little grenade monkey thing that I can't remember the name of. So if it actually gives us a name and it sort of says you have to say the name of it, then I'm not going to give myself a point. Who, I think it's... Oh, is it Jinx? See, what I'm trying to work out is this between episodes? Is this Act 1 or is this from Act 2 or 3 and it's Jinx? Or is this powder? No, hang on. Was this thing ever in the hands of Jace and Victor? Did they ever find one of these and they're investigating it and trying to work out who built it? Which would mean this is after the explosion that Caitlyn gets hurt in. Is there a chance this is like 105? And who is in the shot? Is it Victor or Jace in the lab studying this? Here's my guess, and I could be really, really far off, but I'm gonna go wayward and see if I can get anywhere. My guess is this is 104. The scene is the little monkey grenade thing, and it's in Jace and Victor's lab. I could be really far off here because I've got no idea, but that's my guess. Ready? No, it's not. Okay, it's right. Okay, it's, yeah. Monkey bomb. Can I get a point for monkey bomb? You know what I mean. It's Jinx's little grenade thing. So there was 4 points for grabs. Let me just check the answer again. The question again. 4 points for grabs. I needed to do the episode, the scene, the who, and the what. I said the person in the scene is not Jinx or powder. I thought it was, but they don't. They take one of the grenades. They don't take this, do they? They find the grenade, and Jay says, you know, what is this? It nearly blew up when I was trying to take it apart. Do you think this person could use hex tech? I'm getting confused. That's one of her grenades, not the monkey bomb. Okay, but it is the monkey bomb, so I can get a point for that. But everything else I got wrong, including, yeah, I said 104. It was 103. Okay, so it's 4 points of grabs. I got 1. Do you know what I did? I overthought it with that one. That was the problem. I tried to be too clever. 1 point out of 4. That's fine. It's all good. I'm actually really annoyed with myself. Final question for today, and then we've got 15 more. We can do this. If you do enjoy this, I would love to go through the rest of the questions. So if you do enjoy it, let me know. Final question. Ready? Final question is who. That's all it is who. That's Vi. It's Vi, and let me see if I can work out the scene. Now this scene, I think this is Vi when she's realising that she is going to have to sacrifice herself, and she calls... You know that bit in 103 where she's sort of waiting for them all to show up and take her, and then Vanda says no, he asks Benzo to put her in the cupboard, like the storage room, and then he gets taken, and that's where Benzo gets killed. So I'm going to say 103. It's Vi realising that she needs to sacrifice herself and give herself up. Yeah, and it's sort of teenage Vi. Oh, it's not. Okay, it's Vi, so I get a point because you said who. So the question was just who, but let's say it's who, and we had to try and get the scene right. So I got the scene wrong, but I got it was Vi. So there was 2 points for grabs for this. If you said Vi, you get a point, but it was actually 102, and it's Vi before giving power to the bunny. Oh, it's the bit where she's leaning on the bed, right? And they're talking, and she gives her the bunny. Is that the right scene? Maybe I could be wrong. Okay. So I got Vi, but I didn't get the right scenario. Fair enough. But I got Vi, so I give myself a point. Okay. Not bad. I didn't do badly. Look at her. She was so young, man. And I feel like nobody really talks about Vi's freckles. She's got wonderful little freckles, and no one really talks about them enough, so I will. There you go, Vi. Right. Let me tally up my score. Let me see what I got. Hang on. So, the total number of points that you could get was, let me do some quick maths with the help of a calculator. I got 30 out of 46. So I got like 2/3 of them right. Oh, that wasn't very, it wasn't the best, but season 1 is not so clear in my mind. And we've still got 15 questions left in what you made for me, which is just wonderful, by the way. Just the fact this is ready to go and I haven't had to do anything. You're amazing. This is so cool. I really, really loved this. I would love to go through the next 15 questions. If you guys would like me to as well, comment below. Comment below your score. I mean, we would kind of all be, I'd be helping you because I'd be talking through it, so you can kind of get off my answers. I'm just actually trying to redeem myself as much as I can. But let me know what you got below. If you like this kind of thing and you want to hang out and talk about Arcane, the best place to do that is in my Discord server. The link is in the description. All you have to do is click it and join. If you would like to see me go through the other 15 questions, also let me know. If you did enjoy the video, give it a big old thumbs up. It really helps me out. Subscribe, put notifications on. There's always more Arcane stuff on the way, plus a bunch of other stuff too. And I will see you very, very soon for another video. Take very good care of yourself, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye. 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3. 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2. There was 46 points available. I will double check that, one sec. 4, 3 plus 3. I've just lost count. Hang on, I just lost count. Hang on. 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus... Wait, hang on. It's come to 71. Hang on. Fuck's sake. 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2. Okay, I got 46 twice, so I'm just gonna go with that. 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2. Didn't get any points on that one. 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 1, 1. I got 30. 30 out of 46. Good God, thank God this isn't my GCSEs. Right, let me just double check, because I actually might have got worse than that. Let me just double check those numbers. Plus 4, plus 2, plus 1, plus 1. 30. I got 30 out of 46, so I got just shy of 2/3 of the questions correctly. Oh.